Hello, we are back with another visual pattern challenge for everybody. Today we have Minecraft mobs, and maybe this is the number of heads this weird mob has. So mob 1 has this many heads, and mob 2 this many, and mob 3 that many. The challenge here would be to predict how many heads is mob number 4 going to have. And if you can do that, how many heads would mob number 43 have? Probably a lot. And can you write an equation that could be used to predict the number of heads that any mob at all would have? So that's the challenge. If you'd like to accept that, pause the video and try it out. All right, I think I'm going to start just by gaining some visual intuition here. I want to look at what stays the same in every step. And it looks like this chunk of 4, this 2 by 2 square of heads in the middle, stays the same. So that's a constant from step to step. And then as we move from step 1 to step 2, it looks like we just add a head here and a head here. So we've got a couple of sort of arms of heads being added. And then, yeah, in step 3, in mod 3, we just add another. So far, this looks like it's going to be a pretty simple linear pattern, but let's verify that by analyzing the numbers. So I'm going to put the step number and the number of heads. So in step 1, or in mob 1, we have 4 heads. In step 2, we've got 6. And in step 3, we've got 8. And if I were to continue this pattern to step 4, to mob number 4, I think I'd add one above and below here to each of these arms of heads, and I would end up with 10 for step 4. So that's how many I'm predicting for step, whoops, not 4. I'm predicting 10 in step 4. Once we've got the numbers listed out, we like to take the differences of each step. So 6 minus 4 is 2, 8 minus 6, 2, 10 minus 8, 2. And when you get this constant number, you know that this is a linear pattern. If the change in each step is always the same, the pattern is linear. And we can use the equation of a line, y equals mx plus b, to model that. Our m, which is the slope of the line, is going to be the rate of change from step to step. So we're always going up by 2. So we'll put in a 2 for m. So 2 times x plus b. Well, we don't know what that plus b is going to be yet. We're going to try this out. So we've got y equals 2 times, and x is the step number. So in this case, 2 times 1. And then what do we need to add to make it equal what's in step 1? Well, 2 times 1 is 2, but there are 4 here, so we're 2 short. So we need to add 2. So that is going to be our b, the 2. Now let's try this out with mob number 2 and see if it works. So y should give us the total number of heads, and we have 2 times, and x is the step number, so in this case that's 2 plus 2. 2 times 2 is 4 plus 2 is 6. Yes, that's how many heads in mob 2. Let's try that for mob 3. 2 times step 3 plus 2, that would be 2 times 3 is 6 plus 2, that'd be 8. Yes, we've got it. So our equation looks like y equals 2x plus 2. When we've got that equation, figuring out the number of heads in step 43 is pretty easy. We just plug in 43 for x. So y equals 2 times 43 plus 2. And 2 times 43, that's 86, plus 2 is 88. So there should be a mob number 43, that has 88 heads. Well, how did that go for you? Did you get that one? Let me know. Thanks, everybody.